The city of Bangalore, India, hums to "Life a Thousand Engines, One Tired Rhythm." In the midst of it all, Aarav drives, his eyes heavy with the weight of routine. Beside him, Meera scrolls through her phone, her face lit by a digital glow, not the morning sunlight streaming through the window. From the radio, a voice murmurs a quiet truth in the chaos. Sometimes, the right road isn't the one on the map. The air is thick with horns, fumes, and monotony. The world moves, yet for them, nothing ever seems to change. Aarav sighs, the sound lost in the city's noise, same road, same silence. Meera looks up from her screen, her voice soft. Maybe we're lost, and don't even know it. Just then, a sudden billboard gleams ahead. Its message a stark contrast to their reality. Scenic route, unknown path ahead. As if on cue, the GPS flickers and the screen freezes. The car hums in an eerie quiet, a pocket of stillness in the morning rush. Meera whispers, a spark of adventure in her eyes, "Let's take it." Aarav hesitates for a moment, caught between the familiar and the unknown. Then, with a decisive turn, he steers the car onto the new path. The road quickly narrows, swallowed by a gentle mist, with sunlight breaking through the haze like hope rediscovered. The air changes instantly, it's colder, cleaner, and feels strangely alive. A bird lands on the bonnet of the car, its gaze unblinking, as if it were a guardian of this forgotten road. Ancient trees lean over the path, their branches intertwining to form a tunnel of green shadows, dappling the way forward. Sunlight scatters through the leaves, like fragmented memories dancing on the dashboard. Just as Aarav is settling into the quiet, the radio crackles back to life with a distorted voice. "Keep driving. You're close." Aarav's hand trembles as he quickly shuts it off. He glances at Meera, who stares back wide-eyed. "You heard that too?" she asks, her question hanging in the profound silence that follows. They drive on, and a milestone by the roadside glows faintly, even in the daylight, its number worn and unreadable. Further on, a young child waves from the roadside with a bright, welcoming smile. When they look back in the rearview mirror, he's gone. The sky above begins to blush with shades of gold and pink, and the air itself seems to hum with a gentle energy, carrying the faint echo of laughter from nowhere. As they round a bend, a hidden village appears, as if suspended in stillness, untouched by the world they left behind. Bells ring softly in the distance, not the familiar sound of church bells, but something much older, more melodic. Children run barefoot through grassy lanes, their laughter pure and unrestrained. While elders sitting on their porches smile at Aarav and Meera as if they've been expecting them. A man with gentle, knowing eyes approaches their car and offers them water in a clay pot. "You've come far," he says, his voice a soothing balm. On a nearby wall, Aarav notices a vibrant mural. It depicts a couple strikingly similar to them, driving a car into a brilliant light. Meera reaches out and touches the painting. The paint ripples under her fingertips like the surface of a pond. A sudden wind rises, not with force, but with a strange warmth, and memories begin to swirl around them. Laughter, arguments, shared dreams, quiet moments of love their whole life together, dancers in a whirlwind of color and sound. Aarav whispers, his voice filled with awe, "It's us." The mural is not just a painting, it's a mirror of their story. The man smiles, his eyes crinkling at the corners. The road remembers those who forget themselves. Night descends upon the village, not with darkness, but with a silver calm light, aligned with the whispers of the forest. As they decide to drive on, the car's headlights flicker and the engine slows to a halt. Just ahead, nestled beneath the full moon, a single tent glows, shimmering softly in the twilight. An elderly woman steps out from the tent, her eyes kind, her smile timeless. Aarav freezes, his breath catching in his throat. "Grandma." He breathes the word, a mix of disbelief and longing. "You're here." She simply smiles, a picture of serenity. "Maybe life brings us together when our hearts are ready," she says. She is cooking a simple meal on a small clay stove, and the aroma of earth, spices, and love fills the air. They sit with her, sharing stories under a vast, glittering galaxy of stars, more brilliant than any they'd ever seen from the city. Her voice flows like a gentle prayer, full of simple wisdom. "I have no riches," she tells them, "no power. Yet I have peace. When you stop chasing life, it walks beside you." Later, she spreads out 2 simple bamboo beds for them, the moonlight falling softly on their faces. Meera closes her eyes, and a single tear of pure peace traces a path down her cheek. Aarav watches her, a profound realization dawning on him. He whispers into the quiet night, "Maybe this is happiness, quiet, simple, real." At dawn, they awake to find the tent empty. Only the faint footprints of the old woman remain, leading away from the campsite. They decide to follow the trail, which guides them to the edge of a silver lake, its surface as still and clear as glass. As they look into the water, they don't see their own tired faces. Instead, their reflections shimmer with the images of their past lives together. Moments of laughter, forgotten dreams, and a love that had been dimmed by routine. Meera smiles, a genuine, radiant smile. She led us here, she realizes, to see who we were, to remember us. As she speaks, the lake begins to glow, and a path of soft, ethereal light forms across the water, stretching from their feet to the other side. Hesitantly at first, then with growing confidence, they step onto the path of light. Every footstep dissolves into golden ripples on the water's surface. Forgotten memories rise around them like tiny stars floating up into the dawn sky. "We were never lost," Meera whispers, her hand finding arrows. "We were only asleep." In that moment, they awaken. They are back in their car, on the same highway, in the same bustling world. But everything is different. The colors are brighter, the sounds are clearer, and the air feels fresh and new. Aarav looks at the road ahead and smiles. Same road. Meera looks at him, her eyes sparkling with a rediscovered light. No, she replies, squeezing his hand. This time, we're awake. The sun rises, casting a brilliant golden light over the city. The billboard they passed hours ago gleams in the morning sun. Its message now a profound truth. Sometimes you don't find the road finds you. Thank you for joining us on this journey. If this story resonated with you, please consider liking this video and subscribing to our channel for more content that explores the deeper paths of life. We'd love to have you with us.